welcome back to AI Radio.
Thanks for having me. So what's today's topic?
Today, we're doing a deep dive into something called suspended sentences.
Oh, sounds complicated but interesting.
So, first off, have you ever heard of a suspended sentence?
I hear it on the news sometimes, but honestly I don't really get it.
Simply put, it's a system where someone who committed a crime doesn't go to prison, gets to live in society instead.
Wait, you commit a crime, and you don't have to go to prison?
Yeah, but with conditions. If you stay out of trouble for a certain period, you avoid prison.
So what happens if you mess up again during that time?
Then the suspension gets revoked and you go to prison.
I see. It's like a trial period.
Exactly! That's a great way to think about it.
But lately online people are saying suspended sentences are pointless, aren't they?
That's exactly the heart of today's topic.
I mean, when celebrities get suspended sentences, they just go back to their regular activity.
Right, and that makes a lot of people think it's unfair.
So, is it actually a meaningless system?
Actually, when you look at the statistics, you find something really interesting.
Statistics.
According to data from 2023, about 90% of people who got suspended sentences completed their period successfully.
90%. That's incredibly high, isn't it, Eve?
It is, which means most people are actually rehabilitating properly.
Then why do people say it's meaningless?
That's a problem unique to modern society.
Unique to modern society.
Yeah, it's a problem that exists because we have social media and YouTube now.
Oh, I think I get where this is going.
See, the 90% who quietly rehabilitate don't stand out.
I see. We're judging based only on what we can see.
Exactly, this is called cognitive bias.
Cognitive bias.
Simply put, it's a human tendency to judge things based only on the most visible information.
Ah, yeah. I can relate. Bad news always sticks in your memory.
So now, let's look at the history of how the suspended sentence system came to be.
The history. When did it start?
In Japan, it started in 1905. That's the 38th year of the Meiji era.
What? That's over 120 years ago.
Yeah, it's a system with a really long history.
Why did they create such a system?
Originally, it was an idea that started in Britain and America.
It came from overseas.
Yeah, back then they realized that putting first-time offenders with minor crimes in prison actually caused more problems.
More problems? What do you mean?
Being in prison with real criminals meant they'd learn how to commit crime.
Oh, like making bad friends.
Exactly. And when they got out, they'd sometimes be even worse.
That totally defeats the purpose.
So they came up with the idea that people with minor crimes should rehabilitate within society instead.
I see. So that's how suspended sentences began.
Germany introduced it in 1895, and Japan used that as a reference.
So it was cutting edge for its time.
Exactly right. It was an advanced system, even international.
Wow, Japan's criminal policy was progressive even back then.
Here's an important point, though.
What's that?
Suspended sentences aren't a system where you get no punishment.
Wait, but you don't go to prison, right?
True, but you're under constant pressure knowing it could be revoked.
Ah, like the tension of knowing if you mess up again, you're definitely going to prison.
Exactly. That psychological pressure is meant to keep you behaving well.
I see. So it's not just forgiveness. You're being watched.
So to summarize this part, suspended sentences are a system with a 120-year history designed to rehabilitate minor offenders within society.
It's more about giving a chance than punishing.
But the society when this system was created is totally different from today.
How is it different?
Back then, people's actions almost never spread widely to the public.
Right, there was no social media or anything.
People who got suspended sentences were expected to live quietly in their local community.
So the neighbors watching you meant you had to stay quiet.
Right? The cold stares from people around you functioned as another form of punishment.
And now that doesn't exist.
In cities, people barely know their neighbors, and you can live anonymously.
True, I don't even know who lives next door.
Now here's the main topic for today. Have you heard of the attention economy?
Attention, you mean like getting noticed?
Exactly. In Japanese, it's translated as attention economy.
Attention economy, that's a new term.
A guy named Michael Goldhaber started using this concept in 1997.
About 30 years ago, it's been around longer than I thought.
Yeah, simply put, we're drowning in information these days.
For sure, when I look at my phone, it's just information overload.
So people's attention becomes incredibly valuable.
Attention is valuable.
Yeah, because there's only 24 hours in a day.
Right, that's true.
Within that limited time, people are choosing what information to pay attention to.
Oh, I see. It's like competing for people's time.
Exactly. And a system emerged where people and companies that capture attention can make money.
YouTube is exactly like that.
Precisely. The more views you get, the more ad revenue you earn.
So attention itself becomes money.
Here's the problem though. Any kind of attention can make you money.
Any kind of attention.
Yeah, whether you're praised or criticized, views are viewed.
Oh, so even if you're getting roasted online, if people watch you, still make money.
Exactly. Even government surveys point out that the attention economy is fueling online controversy.
So even the government recognizes this problem.
In one case, a controversy generated advertising value equivalent to about 15 billion yen.
15 billion yen! That's insane!
In TV commercial terms, that's how much exposure they got.
Isn't it messed up that doing bad things gets you attention, and that turns into money?
This is where it connects to suspended sentences.
How so?
Criminal punishment is supposed to work as a deterrent.
Deterrent. Like you're scared of punishment so you don't do it.
Right, but for people who want to be famous, arrest and trial become huge publicity.
Wait, punishment becomes publicity.
This is called the inversion of sanction and reward.
Inversion phenomenon.
Meaning what should be a sanction turns into a reward.
I see. So punishment becomes profit.
Especially for people who have nothing to lose or already have name recognition.
So nobodies can become famous through crime.
There's that aspect. Get arrested, make the news, get a suspended sentence, come out and resume activity.
And then use that attention to earn ad revenue.
Let me summarize this part.
Go ahead.
Because of the attention economy system, we're in an era where attention itself becomes money.
Right.
And this inversion phenomenon is happening where receiving criminal punishment becomes advertised.
This is a problem the system's creators could never have imagined.
Now let's look at who's being affected by this problem and how.
Who's affected?
First, there's regular people with suspended sentences, not celebrities.
You mean non-famous people?
Right. For these people, the suspension period is a really tough trial.
How is it tough?
First, they have a criminal record which makes finding work incredibly difficult.
Oh yeah, you have to put it on your resume.
Their social credibility drops, and they have to quietly work on rehabilitation.
That sounds really hard.
According to data, the recidivism rate for unemployed people is about 3 to 4 times higher than for those with jobs.
3 to 4 times. That's a huge difference.
Employment and securing housing are key to social reintegration.
But having a record makes getting hired harder. Isn't that contradictory?
That's the difficult part.
So what about celebrities and influencers?
Their situation is completely different. First, they already have fans, so they have an economic foundation.
They can make money without getting a new job.
Right, and and sometimes the incident actually increases their name recognition.
That's the getting arrested makes you famous thing.
If they get a suspended sentence, they don't go to prison so they can resume activities immediately.
And then they can convert that name recognition from the incident into money.
This gap creates the feeling that it's unfair.
Of course it does. Same crime, but totally different outcomes.
Legally, it's the same suspended sentence, but the practical meaning is completely different.
So, for regular people, it's a punishment, but for celebrities, it becomes an opportunity.
That's the structure that's emerged.
Can you really call this equality under the law?
Formally, it's equal, but substantially, it's unequal.
Ugh, that's frustrating.
What's important, though, is that platforms are starting to take countermeasures.
Like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is tightening its terms and increasingly deleting controversy-focused accounts.
Huh. So platforms see this as a problem too.
On TikTok, around December 2024, there was a wave of monetization being suddenly suspended.
Suddenly losing monetization is pretty harsh.
But platform responses have their limits.
What kind of limits?
Just because someone got convicted of a crime doesn't make it easy to delete their account.
Why not?
There's the balance with freedom of expression and the right to rehabilitate.
Oh, like whether it's okay to ban criminals from posting.
Plus, even if you're regulated on one platform, you can just move to another.
So it becomes whack-a-mole.
I'll sign to the wire, sign本当のやつ X を開くその瞬間カチッと心に録音言字が許されるのは見張りがいない今だけ関数は腐り F は関心もそして上司はビマルが愚信者 Excel 刑務所足した国家のシートの数へ服役年数今日もクラウドプロシーで夢をコピー貼り付けられた未来が怖いでも逃げられないそれがシャンネル用途列に挟まれてどこにもない価値を必死で演してる金銭の中で生きてるふり今日も関数に詰まって辛抱ぜフィーボットテーブルごとをそしてマクロが暴れ出せ
Now let's talk about how experts view this problem.
I'd love to hear expert opinions.
First, from legal experts, there's an interesting point.
What's that?
Research shows that harsher punishments have almost no deterrent effect on crime.
Wait, making punishments worse doesn't help.
According to Katsuyoshi Kuta from Ritsumeikan University, criminal punishment has limited deterrent power.
So, what should we do?
He says preventing crime requires social policy approaches.
Social policy approaches.
Like making it easier to find jobs or securing housing, that kind of support.
So reducing crime through support rather than punishment.
Right? Some believe that making suspended sentences stricter won't solve the attention economy problem.
Man, this is complicated.
Another expert, Chai Morihisa from Ritsumeikan University, points out the problem of prison overcrowding.
Overcrowding? Like prisons are overflowing.
Yeah, it's caused by longer sentences and more people repeatedly committing minor crimes.
So, they want to increase suspended sentences to reduce the prison population.
In June 2025, there was a legal reform that made suspended sentences easier to get.
Oh, that's recent.
The condition for repeat suspended sentences was relaxed from 1 year or less to 2 years or less.
So even if you commit another crime, it's easier to get another suspended sentence.
From a rehabilitation support perspective, it makes sense. But in relation to the attention economy, it's complex.
Good for people seriously trying to rehabilitate, but some might abuse it too.
That's one way to look at it.
How do they do it overseas?
Britain has a system called community service orders.
Community service.
It's a system requiring people 16 and older to do 40 to 300 hours of unpaid work.
Like picking up trash or volunteering.
Exactly! It's called community service.
That sounds like a good idea, making them contribute to society.
Germany also has probationary suspended sentences with specific behavioral restriction.
Could Japan adopt something like that?
In America, celebrities sometimes get ordered to do community service.
But does that solve the attention economy problem?
Honestly, there's no established solution yet.
So it's a problem the whole world is struggling with.
To summarize this section, experts say social support is more important than harsher punishment. But for this new problem of the attention economy, the world is still figuring it out.
So many tough challenges ahead.
Finally, let's look at what might happen in the future.
Are there any solutions?
There are a few directions being considered.
Tell me.
First is restricting social media posting for celebrities and influencers.
Like banning posting during the suspension period.
The idea is to restrict commercial activities and self-promotion to prevent the profiting situation.
But that seems like it would clash with freedom of expression.
That's the difficult part.
What else?
Second is mandatory community service like I mentioned before.
The British system.
Instead of just staying quiet, you actively contribute to society.
That way people can see you're rehabilitating. Sounds good.
Third is a system to redirect part of earnings to victim support.
So money earned by becoming famous through crime goes back to victims.
It might soften the impression that they're profiting.
But there's the question of who counts as a celebrity, right?
Exactly! It's hard to set standards like how many followers.
Yeah, if the line is vague, it becomes unfair.
Plus there's the risk of arbitrary enforcement.
Arbitrary.
Like people in power only being strict with people they don't like.
Oh, that's scary.
So we need to proceed carefully with institutional reform.
But doing nothing isn't good either.
Here's one hopeful thing though.
Oh, Peter!
Controversy marketing actually has big downsides in the long term.
Really?
You might get short-term attention, but your credibility drops.
Right. Legitimate companies won't work with you.
Brand image gets damaged and legal troubles increase.
So you end up losing.
Also, have you heard of digital tech?
Digital tattoos, like actual tattoos.
Information on the internet stays forever. Like a tattoo, you can't remove it.
Oh, like past controversies always showing up in searches.
Right. So whether they're actually profiting takes a long view to determine.
Short-term attention and long-term credibility are different things.
Exactly that.
But you said institutional reform alone won't solve this, right?
Yeah, actually each of our individual actions matter too.
Our actions.
Participating in controversies is fueling the attention economy. Critical comments, views, shares. It's all engaged.
So the algorithm sees it as trending.
Right, and it all ends up contributing to their revenue.
So even angry comments are counterproductive.
Actually, ignoring them might be the most effective thing.
I see. Not watching is the best response.
Okay, let's wrap up everything we talked about today.
Yeah, lots of complex stuff, so I want to organize it.
First, the suspended sentence system itself isn't meaningless.
90% of people rehabilitate properly.
Right. It's a system with a 120-year history that supported many people's reintegration.
The problem is a few celebrities stand out too much.
And that's tangled up with this new social structure called the attention economy.
We're in an era where attention itself becomes money.
So this inversion phenomenon where criminal punishment becomes advertising is happening.
A problem the system's creators never could have imagined.
Let me summarize the key points in 3 parts.
Please do.
First, suspended sentences are no punishment. They're a conditional chance system.
A system where you work toward reintegration under the tension of possible revocation.
Second, because of the attention economy, suspended sentences mean totally different things for celebrities versus regular people.
Same sentence but different real-world impact. That's what feels unfair.
Third, this problem can't be solved by institutional reform alone. Our actions matter too.
We have the option of not participating in controversies and just ignoring them.
Right, withholding attention can be the strongest sanction.
I get wanting to lash out emotionally, but that can backfire.
One last important thing. Legal justice and our emotional satisfaction don't always align.
True. Sometimes things are legally correct, but still don't feel right.
But recognizing that gap and continuing calm discussion is what matters.
Not just attacking emotionally, but thinking about why things are the way they are.
By doing that, we might gradually bridge the gap between the system and our time.
Today's discussion was really educational.
I hope everyone listening takes what we talked about today and thinks it over.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
We might even reply directly to some of you who comment.
Tell us what you think.
Alright, that's all for today's AR Radio.
Suspended sentences and the attention economy. Really deep stuff.
We'll be back next time with another interesting topic, so stay tuned.
See you next time. Bye-bye.